Release the Kraken!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Games from the Deep. I am Captain Kraken, and this is the first inaugural Valheim video. I know lots of people are doing Valheim videos, but I kind of just wanted to show off mine a bit. Yeah. So, we're going to be taking a look at what I got going on, talk a little bit about the game, my thoughts, my impressions, and we'll go from there. For those of you that don't know, Valheim is a extremely brutal survival crafting type game. There are a number of bosses, a bunch of stuff you can do, building things, so on and so forth. My current addiction right now is trying to build really tall buildings. I'm currently in a level of one of my towers, and I am still not entirely sure I'm happy with any of the way this is turning out. But, like many other Valheim players, I have been undergoing the quest for bigger is better, trying to see how high I can go, and mixing my time between both creative servers and this survival server. And just for a note, this server is 100% survival mode. There's not creative mode. All these materials, everything you'll see in this video has been gathered by hand between me and a few of my friends. So, this is the Iron Keep that I've been working on, and this is going to be, in the long run, probably the tall tower. You'll hear me reference things that don't actually exist in this game, but I am an immersive D&D nerd, so, yeah. This is the high tower. This is probably either A, going to be jail cells at the top of the tower, or a wizard's tower, something. I don't know. As soon as I get to a point where I'm actually happy with the way this tower looks, I'll get it finished. But, just to give you an idea of how high we actually are in this particular tower, let's go down to the next floor. And then let's go down to the next floor. And then let's go down to the ground floor. Now, there is speculation on how tall you can go. And on average, the maximum height of a building is about 45 meters. I believe it's 45 meters. 9 times 5. Yeah. So, I just count in bricks. This big brick right here, 4 by, we'll say 2 by 4 brick, goes up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 bricks high. And I got this bad boy braced with wood iron beams. Now, as far as the stone in and of itself goes, I could actually go up one more level, but that is the max level that you could possibly go with stone. When you're building in Valheim, and for anybody who's actually watching these videos, you see how this color, when I pull out my hammer, turns blue? That lets me know this is a foundation piece. And if I build something on top of it, it of course changes color, and because the stone is next to a foundation piece, it's going to be blue. If we stack something on top of that, it's going to be blue for a moment, and then it's going to change to green. That lets me know that it is most definitely connected to the foundation piece, but is also still in a very stable state. And you can continue building up. How much stone do I have? Actually, that was all my stone. Weird. Let's grab some more real quick at this little construction chest area. Oh, there's my stone. So we're going to demonstrate. Go up a couple floors. Am I going to be able to reach from the next floor? Yeah, I think so. Break out the hammer. Yep. Build. Oops, that's a little off. I'm OCD sometimes, not going to lie. Let's go up to the next floor. Oh, I'm actually above it. But we're already to the point where there's a color difference. So we'll run back down. We're going to look at this. It's yellow. If I was to go higher, it would turn a shade of orange, all the way up to eventually a point where it turns red. Once it turns red, that means that is either the max height or close to the max possible height, and anything higher and it will just fall apart. And of course, physics in this game works, so as soon as I remove the foundation piece, the whole thing begins to crumble. Now, without these stone iron supports, my structure would actually start turning, oh, you can see some of it right there, yellow. It would actually start turning red right about here, but the stone iron supports actually gives me a bit more leverage to go height. It carries my foundation strength a little bit further. Once I got to the point where it was almost dark red, I went ahead and called it quits. Neat thing about this game though, I don't know if it's neat or if it's just a glitch, and I hope they never fix it, but once you reach the point, if you change materials like I've changed to wood, it tends to reset. And while I was in creative mode and checking this out, I went, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I went 9 of these bricks high in stone, right until it turned, dark red and was starting to fall down. And then I turned around and using a combination of core wood and regular wood, I went an additional 9 bricks length high. That gives you a grand total of 18 bricks. Of course, once you get that high, you're not going to be able to put your roof on there, so you're probably going to lower that and you're going to lose something. But anyway, let's get back to what we got going on with the keep. This is the Iron Keep. If anybody from my old Star Trek days is watching, you recognize iron. I'm not going to call it the shit house, even though that would be funny. It's not the shit house, or the shite house, however you wish to pronounce it. It's the Iron Keep. And in the whole immersion being a nerd thing, and plus this crap actually works, I actually have covered catwalks for the parapets. You can look down here, and during events when creatures are attacking, oh, there's stuff in my moat. You can actually take aim from up here and fire down on critters. Fantastic for troll attacks. Of course, we've got the stairs here leading down into the courtyard. And this is still a work in progress, so some of this isn't finished, but here's another tower. This tower used to only be this high, then we discovered wood iron and discovered I could actually go higher, so this tower will eventually go a bit higher. Oh, you see over there, got my, we've got our beehives for our honey supply. Over here, oh, the chest is empty. We actually have a couple bedrooms going on. Why is the dragon egg still stuck to the keep? Anyway, a couple bedrooms. These are spare rooms for other players. A little bit of decor. Haven't gotten too crazy with the detail in the bedrooms just yet. Another bedroom over here. And it looks like Feeble has gotten a bit more in depth with his rugs. And he made his big fancy dragon bed. This tower was complete once upon a time. This used to be the max height of the towers until I realized I can go higher. And then we started revamping them. Oh, there's one of the dogs. Get out of the way! And more dogs. How many dogs do we have now? Oh god, there's too many dogs. You. For anybody who thinks I'm mean, that's literally the whole reason we have dogs, is for meat, wool fur, fangs. But this is our entry hall. We got a number of smaller loot boxes for some of our loot. Haven't quite finished off this area yet. So I'm look a little bit closer to this area. This is where we sort all of our stuff. This is my personal storage area for the moment. Haven't quite fleshed out all the details, but just an example of getting creative. What is that? Oh, you replaced the regular meat with lox meat. That looks right. Anyway, just a neat little immersive RP looking area. Can actually sit down right here, catch my rested buff. It looks like I'm eating dinner. Maybe. I put away the bow. We actually have a downstairs. Show you the downstairs. Oh my god, there's another dog. Anyway, this is our downstairs area. This is our crafting area and our forging area. And for those of you who are curious, yes, it does get a little bit smoky in here. The smoke gathers up here towards the peak, so not enough for it to actually cause issues. And because I went super nerd, we actually have a sewer system. We'll get a little bit more immersive with my decor down here at some point. And if you notice this little archway hidden off here in the corner, oh my god! This actually leads below the wishing well. Wishing well also doubles as a trash can because items in water will degrade and go away. It's one of the things people are asking for from the developers is to add a way to destroy items. So right now, literally the only thing you can do with unadded items is either A, put them in a box to take up space, or B, throw them on the ground and hope nobody else picks them up before they despawn. Despawn, not despawn. I would show you the front of the keep, but I'm afraid of what you're going to see. Hell with it. We'll look at the front of the keep anyway. Oh my god, it looks like a clown. Like I said, still under construction. I need to actually fill the moat, move the moat back further, redo this, redo the bridge over the moat. It's a whole process. It's time consuming. That's why I call this game my current addiction. Love Outriders, addicted to Valheim. We're going to go out into our courtyard. Alright, the first time people and I ever ran into a sea serpent together on the boat, I screamed like a little girl and headed for shore. Crashed that thing into shore. And he's like, and I'm like, get out of the boat! And he's like, why? And I'm like, because we're going to die! And he's like, the serpent's almost dead. And I'm like, what? So we went out, chased the serpent down, found him, killed him, got his head. It was great. Now serpents aren't even scary anymore. But yeah, that's that part. And if it wasn't raining, I'd go ahead and throw some coal in the braziers and show you how it looks lighted up. Maybe when it gets dark, we'll show you that. We got some of our portals here. This is to the trader. And we've got two different mountain adventure portals because I have discovered I have to spend a lot of time mining stone. Laying down all this stone gets expensive. Mine lots of stone. Whoa, somebody filled that back up. Then over here we've got a couple more of our standard portals that we jump through on a fairly regular basis. We actually have two different shipyards. If you look at the map, we have a shipyard up here, and we actually have a shipyard down here. So any sort of adventures where we go this direction, farm materials, bring it back by boat, we can dock here at this shipyard, vice versa with the other shipyard, other direction. Might actually scrap that shipyard, swing it down here. That way it's a little bit closer, less of a jog. Wait. No, I don't see any motor. Still looking for motor. Been very unlucky with locating motor. This is the wishing well I was talking about, or just regular well. Like I said, also doubles as a trash can. Throw stuff into the well, falls into the water, degrades. Then we got more portals over here to other destination areas. We've got my personal transportation portal for the SG-1. We got a swamp portal. Portal to the bone mass area, which doesn't actually lead to bone mass. We're actually super confused as to actually who set that portal up. Because out of the 6 people that come onto the server, nobody can remember setting up a portal named bone mass. A couple other portals. At some point we're going to fill all this in. Taking a look at our keep. We've got the upper mezzanine for more portals, storage, walking around, doing stuff. Ground level, upper catwalks for the parapets. This wall is actually finished. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to put a stair from there down. That way it's symmetrical, or my OCD will let me leave it be. Over here, we're going to be putting up another stone gate. And I thought I could live with a wood bridge over here. Try and break up the color and the monotony. I just don't know if I can. This is probably going to come down and be turned into a stone bridge. We've got the moat, of course. And at one point, I had actually caught us a moat monster. Let's see if he's still in the moat. Or if something killed him. I'm going to be sad if somebody killed my moat monster. Dear Iron Gate, give me the ability to tame necks. That would be great. Thanks, bye. Oh my goodness. What's down here? That is a Surtling cord. Apparently there was a Surtling attack and a Surtling fell into the moat. I don't see my moat monster. Anyway, there is a creature in this game called a neck. They look like small little crossbreeds between, like, say, a paint-licking lizard and an alligator. And because I had a moat, I wanted alligators, but there's no such thing as alligators. So I managed to lure a neck into the moat. But there's a very real possibility something came along and killed him. I don't see him anywhere. Nope, no moat monster. And for the entertainment sake of immersion, the sewer will actually empty out into the moat. There will be an iron gate down here somewhere closing off the moat from the sewer. The rest of that was the original wooden palisade walls. That's going to be coming down. There's going to be one of the other towers. And we're going to do some sort of great open hall over here, I think. I'm not sure yet. Still deciding, still debating. And we tried to break up the monotony a little bit on the inside of the courtyard. Didn't want to make it look bare. So I planted a couple trees. And I didn't realize... Ooh, I love that save. Didn't quite realize how aesthetically pleasing those particular trees are. Oh, it's stuff raining. Let's go get some coal. Reload all the braziers. Flint, wood, core, find coal. Burp. Oh, I have some coal on me too. Burp. I am carrying too much. Yeah, well, you're a towel. Alright. Refilled that brazier. Can't let the dogs go outside yet because the keep's not closed off. And I do really kind of like that effect. Let's get rid of... Not enough. Let's get rid of all the stone for right at the moment. Still too heavy. Okay. And because it does get dark in the courtyard at night, I decided to hang a brazier up. And I thought with the brazier being directly underneath the roof piece, everything would be okay. And I was wrong. So the roof ended up being bigger than I had originally intended for this thing to look like. But I do think it's rather nice. Then over here, I can't see it in the dark. Let's stoke the fire. Oh, wrong button. Okay, yeah. I'm not using any. Ah, I forgot that thing is up there. This is the kitchen. Or according to the sign outside, it is the grub hub. We have our fermenters, carrot box, turnip box, ready to ferment box, other boxes of foodly items. We got sausages, entrails, raw lox, cooked lox. Basically, if it's an item and it's edible, it goes into a box. Shut the door, that way nobody yells at me. And I'm still, thinking about what we're going to do with this area. Now we have the 2-star wolves. Really thinking about turning one of these areas into sort of like a dog pen area. But, yeah. And just to show off a little bit. It's not really showing off. I'm pretty sure everybody's got boats. But we do have our boats. Got our big boat. Got our smaller boat. And then in areas like, let's check it out. Areas like up here where we got all these crypts and everything. There is another outpost location right here. And we also have a raft of shame. So if anybody dies while we're out farming crypts or whatnot, they could at least teleport back, raft across, and do their corpse run in order to get their stuff. Oh, I'm out of wood. Oh no. Alright, so I guess I'm not stoking that fire. Got our docks. Thinking about putting in another boat, or maybe just tearing down the docks and redoing this in stone. Not sure yet. Alright, head back to base. Alright, and we're back at base. Right, there's meat. Oh, I threw the meat instead of the stone. That's weird. Okay. Just to give you another idea of how much stone. Trader. Adventure 1. Let's go through here. I have devastated this mountain. Yeah, you see all this? All this used to be that big. Well, we did also get a lot of silver out of here. And if you notice, I have pens. I was going to try and catch wolves. I did not do a good job of trying to catch wolves. Oh, I got to show off my little buddy down here. So, these guys are annoying. I hate them. They take forever to kill. They hit like trucks. Let's get some stamina regen before I... There are skelly mobobs. You like arrows? Not really. There's my stone golem friend. My stone golem friend broke out of jail. He was trapped over here, which is great. Being trapped here was fine. Meant so long as he never dies, he never despawns. And so long as I never mine any of this out. Oh shit, don't fall in a hole! And so long as I never mine any of this out, he will always remain in that hole, and I never have to worry about him spawning underneath my feet and killing me ever again. Actually, I did tame my own wolf one time. I did. Got him tamed. Spent, I don't know, maybe a half hour freaking staring at him in the middle of the night. Finally got him tamed. I'm like, cool, okay. I'm going to run him down to the halfway house, and then I'm going to eventually... Oh, there's a werewolf. Furling! Fenring! Whatever it's called. So, alright. Had a wolf. Got him tamed. Was running him to the halfway house. That way I could later on take him down to a makeshift dock so I could load him on a boat and sail him back to the base. And one of these guys spawned underneath my feet. And of course, with my loyal wolf companion being so loyal, he immediately rushed to the attack. Did not go well for my furry friend at all. Hate you. Alright, anyway. So we're going to head back to base. While we're heading back, we're going to pause for a brief moment from our sponsor? Partner? Yeah, short video. Short message from our partner, affiliate thing. Just watch. Hey guys, I just want to take a quick second to talk about a service I personally use, and that is Shockbyte Server Hosting. Shockbyte is a paid, dedicated server hosting service for games like Ark, Survival Evolved, Rust, my personal addiction at the moment, Valheim, the upcoming services for Arma 3 and Hightail. What does this mean though? Have you ever wanted to create with your friends, but when you go to play they're not online and you can't access your shared world? Well, that problem is eliminated with Shockbyte's dedicated servers. With servers starting as low as a few bucks for a 20-person Minecraft server, or service plans that offer more server space and slots, they've got you covered. I personally use their service to share my Valheim world with my friends. Just click that link below in the description and wander over to check out their services. And with that, let's get back to the video. And we're back. Back at base. Back home. And it's nighttime and it's raining. I don't know if you can see it. Actually, let's do that. Oh, still can't see it. So, it does say on these little signs, the Grub Hub. This is People's Kitchen. This is where he makes all of our tasty foods. And that's back to my current project, which is driving me insane. The tower. At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and continue recording. And I'm going to work on the video, do a little bit of time lapse. And we're just going to go from there. Alrighty. This has been, I don't know, it's my first ever Valheim video. That was me working on this tower. As you can tell at the beginning of the video, that I was really just totally unhappy with the way that tower looked, and everything came down. And don't be afraid to tear everything down. Start all over. I hoped demonstrating the use of these iron bars helped you guys somewhat. Um, I was having a hard time with this one piece that kept falling down. And I mean, we're back to red, but that's okay, just as long as it stays up there. This is as high as it's planning on going. Might make a whole little, maybe a closet out of this, I don't know. But this has been fun. I love this game. If you haven't played this game yet, it is on Steam. It is an early access title. You can pick it up for $20. And in my own affirmation, or my own feelings on the game, is for $20, this has basically ruined me for all early access titles in the future. I mean, this has just been a fantastic game for, like I said, an early access. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. I put out videos whenever I can. Some of them are informative, some of them are entertaining, and I am trying harder and harder and harder to be less monotone. Until then, guys. Oh, yeah. But, no, I wanted to turn around. I was going for that whole dramatic pose. I want to look off into the sunset. Sunlight glinting off of my helm. But anyway, like I said, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, I don't cover just Valheim. I cover Outriders, Valheim, was covering Star Trek Fleet Command. Ashes of Creation is coming up soon. I will be in the alpha group that is non-DNR, and I hope to do some video coverage and stuff for that particular game when it comes out. It seems pretty exciting to me. And as always, until next time, stay safe, have fun, and good luck. We'll see you again.